It's an all-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Pistons come into town for this one. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, introducing the rest of the 2K broadcast team. Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and sideline reporter Doris Burke. You take a look at the Nets, a challenging part of the schedule, and this is where they need to buckle down and take care of business.
Well, in this league, the road is always tough on a team, Kevin, and anytime you get a chance to get home, you feel confident that you can stop any bleeding, and that's what this team is looking to do. Being at home, some home cooking, maybe they'll get things turned around.
And hopefully their fans embrace them and have some patience rather than getting on their case if things continue to go poorly for them. So more than at any other time, this is when they need their fans.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the floor for Detroit, Monroe and Drummond there inside. Donald Sloan out there with Matthews, and it's Chan in at the three. Here's the dude. He gets stolen by Sullinger. Here's Lowry. Pass to Sullinger. On target from 13 feet. Sullinger's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Nets.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Pass to Chan. Drummond with a screen on Hayward. Flutes off the pick and hammers it home.
Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pick.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job.
That's
Run
right.
him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
And the Nets with possession here after the basket by Detroit. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Chan, connects on the open J.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Lowry dishes to Hayward. From 13, and that one's good. Hayward's got his first points in this one.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
Screen by Monroe. Chan passes to Sloan. Here's the dude. Lowry recovering. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the night right here. First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. We discussed their game plan defensively, and he mentioned that controlling Greg Monroe will be crucial. He said Monroe is a guy who can score inside, rebounds well, and his passing really sets him apart. Their offense runs best when it goes through his hands, so pressuring him and staying vigilant is essential for us. Guys, can they slow him down?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Now Lowry, after the missed three from Chan. The drive by Lowry. Six on the shot clock. Here's the three. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to the Knicks in New York.
And you don't need to dig too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost the game. I mean, their shooting percentage was abysmal.
You know, sometimes we talk about the defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, but it seemed that night they got in their own heads, couldn't get out of their own way as they lost confidence at the offensive end.
So they take the lead. Hayward's got 5 points so far.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass on.
The Pistons have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Monroe. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Here's Bogdanovich. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Hayward passes to Capela. Out to the wing. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Both teams will make substitutions.
Good work. Good work.
Oh, yeah, man.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Now the pass to Patton. 1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. Stuckey outside. Just 4 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Gray's shot is off. Brooklyn trailing. Williams up on top. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Pass to Frank. He feeds it to Karsov. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Feeds to Gray. Passes to Patton. Pistons passing it around. Stuckey left side. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And the lead goes right back over. This is a seesaw affair.
The game's there for the taking, but neither team seems to want it.
Over in the corner, Williams. Dishes to Young. Here's Karsov. And again, it's Brooklyn converting. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, both teams still kind of feeling each other out here, and neither team has been able to find an edge in this game.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks to Stuckey for the 3, and the basket good. Stuckey's got 5 points so far. And stolen by Stuckey. Can't connect from short range. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pistons ahead, up 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.